Greetings. It is day 13 of our personal family lockdown and day 7 of shelter in place. I feel like last week was the transition week, kind of figuring out, troubleshooting things, just kind of trying to adjust. Whereas this week, it's time to start the rest of our lives. We figured out some things that worked and some things that didn't work last week. It was, I think, particularly difficult on my son, adjusting from preschool and all sorts of different activities to basically being stuck at home. The weather didn't help with a lot of rain, so we were inside a lot. And by the end of the week, the kids were getting into all sorts of things, including a lot of trouble. So, trying to regroup and start afresh. This week, we're trying to start a new, more stimulating routine for the kids, and get some more structured activities in place to the extent the weather allows, to get them outside once or twice a day. We were able to, thankfully, get together virtually with our community group over the weekend. We actually set up 2 different sort of video chat rooms, one for the grown-ups, one for the kids. I was kind of surprised, considering how young my son still is, how important it was for him to connect with the other kids. That was a big deal. It was something he looked forward to all day, and they seemed to have a great hangout time virtually. So hopefully things will be improving on that front. In terms of the grown-ups, my husband and I have been taking advantage of our fortuitously recently cleaned out game room, which is now also my new home office. Sometimes I think it's amazing I'm able to do any work surrounded by so many books and games. But in the evenings, we've been trying to come down and have little mini date nights, if you will, playing some games. So trying to make the most of all of us being in close quarters, using the resources we have available. I'm also very thankful for our backyard, a nice enclosed outdoor space that the kids can run around in, and I imagine we'll be spending a lot more time out there. I'm also thankful that the lettuce that my husband and son planted has sprouted, so we will at least have plenty of lettuce and lemons to eat, if nothing else, although so far the food has been fine. So getting more into hopefully a sustainable routine as we head into who knows how many weeks of hanging at home every day. I will say it is a little bit harder, even with working from home, to distinguish one day from the next when there's no activities that you travel to. You're just home every day. But adjusting and hopefully getting into a good routine.